Well, welcome to another video, and I guess it's going to be the last in this little mini series, well, 3-part series, I guess. Starting to feel a cold or a flu or something coming on, so I am going to cut this little trip short, which is a bit of a pain. I was hoping to be out here for another day or two, but it is what it is. I'd rather be back home if I'm going to be a little bit sick. But anywho, I've just had a shower, freshened up, everything at the Swagman in Mount Magnet here. Pretend I was a truckie, walked straight in, had a shower, which is top notch. But there is a couple of things that I want to see before I leave Mount Magnet, and the first one being the Badimia Granites. Which is, I've heard a couple of people talk about the granites. No idea, really. So I guess we'll get in there, we'll both find out together. But I can already see a bloke standing on top of the hill there, watching over. Anyway, let's get in there, check it out, get on with this video. So it's not even 5 minutes out of Mount Magnet, you pull in here to the granites and you're welcomed with this little parking bay. I think there is a sign just over there saying the picnic area, table, bin, and some granite. Welcome to the Badimia Granites. This Badimia country is our home. So several picnic areas, tracks, all named after the Badimia family or important Badimia ancestor. Yilla Jamban, which is this area here, this picnic area, was one of the first Badimia people known on European records. In Badimia language, his name means to walk quickly. Yeah, righto. On the other side we've got just a little bit of information, I guess. So the granites are an important place to the Badimia people. They provided shelter and held seasonal water in rock and enamel holes. They used them during the winter months, camping, hunting, looking after water holes, creating rock art and conducting ceremonies. If you look carefully, you may see evidence of these activities while visiting here. Righto, let's get in there, have a look, see what we can see if we can see any paintings, any art or anything, carvings. So it's really cool that you can get right up close with these rocks. They're not all blocked off or anything. And walk around in them. It's bloody incredible under here. Yeah, so a lot of places you go like this, they block a lot of it all off, which is, I see why they do it. It is a bit of a pain, but this place is all open for you to walk around. Really good little spot. See all the little rock pools and crevices and cracks and everything in the rock. Interesting. So the next little stop on the way out of Mount Magnet is, well, it's another little mine, but I'm not interested in that mine. It is this thing. No idea what it is. Maybe an elevator or some sort to get down the shafts. But it comes up on wiki camps as Old Derrick and no information at all. Cool bit of machinery that's just been left here. So no information around here either on what this was, what it did, what it serviced, but I'm guessing there's an open pit right there which it's all signed off. I'm not going to go anywhere near. I'm guessing at the bottom of that pit they had a little underground area and this may have served it. I don't know. That's only a wild guess, but that's going to do me here. Keep on moving. I think the next two little spots before we leave Mount Magnet are amphitheatre and a cave sort of thing. So natural formations, but we'll get over there and check them out. So the next spot is that right there, which is marked on wiki camps as a cave. To be honest, it doesn't really look like a cave. It just looks like a little hole in the side of the rocks there, but beautiful scenery here. And everywhere you can look, you can see where people have had scratchings and trying to find gold. And it sort of ruins it as well, people spraying crap like that. So yeah, nothing special this one. More of a hole. Come around the corner a little bit. I'm hoping I get a nice view at the top there. Oh, look at that. A hole directly in the top there. Righto, on to the next one. Hopefully it's a little bit better than this one. Yeah, like I say, it's been ruined by people graffitiing it up. and it's not so much a cave, but a little hole in the rocks there. Anyway, moving on. Well, this is the last little stop, the amphitheatre, and I can hear myself echoing. Loads of little, tiny little caves dotted all throughout this. And the size of it too, bloody huge. So this is certainly the one to see. If you're going to see any in Mount Magnet here. This is huge, the amphitheatre. And a beautiful lookout. You can see the little caves on the side of that rock over there. Well, that is me done here in Mount Magnet. Pretty much seen everything short of the museum, which don't really have the time for it, and I am trying to be cheap on these couple of episodes, but that is me done here. Real eye-opener to see Hill 50, all these different mines, the ones operating still, not operating still, and just all the sort of, I don't know, the scratchings and little diggings all around the place here. But we're heading on out of here, heading towards Dalgaranga Meteorite Crater. And like I say, I'm trying to get home as, yeah, just not feeling the best. So we'll see what we see along the way. And that's going to be Dalgaranga Meteorite Crater, and then probably try and find a nice little free camp for the night. But let's hit the road. Well, this is it. This is Dalgaranga, I believe, Meteor Site. Very easy to miss. There's only two little signs from what I can see in there, and a sign over here that's just got an arrow going in there. And I believe this being the station road, which keeps on going and you can't go past there. It does say private property. But yeah, really easy to miss. And not a lot of room. Well, there's enough room to turn a caravan around, but not a lot of room if it was to get busy, which I wouldn't think it would get that busy, but yeah, you don't know. Oh, anyway, dinner. I've got to put dinner on first before we go in there. So the oven's on, and for dinner, I've got myself a frozen barbecue beef and mash microwave meal. I'm not sure if that's going to work in the oven, but yeah, we'll try it out. Worst case, it'll be cheese and salad wraps or cheese and salad sandwiches. I don't see why it wouldn't work on the lower setting. Put it in there for 2 or 3 hours and Bob's your uncle. So we'll see how that goes. We'll chuck it in there. Righto, that's in there. Let's check out this meteorite crater. Well, this is it. And this is nowhere as big as the Wolf Creek Meteorite Crater. As a matter of fact, there's a little sign here saying the smallest meteorite crater, Dalgaranga, 21 metres diameter, compared to Wolf Creek, 875 metres diameter. Wow, look at that. The biggest. Acramen, South Australia, 160 kilometres wide. That's an interesting little read, actually. So Australia lays claim to no less than 18 meteorite craters, with 7 of them in the WA outback. Dalgaranga is on the small side, only 25 metres diameter and around 5 metres deep. It is the smallest authenticated in Australia. So 21 metres on here and 25 metres on there. So somewhere in there, that region. Righto, time to get out of here. I'm losing time. It's about 4:30 now, and gonna try and find a nice little free camp somewhere on the side of the road. But interesting little read, the meteorite crater, but a bit underwhelming. Even the spot, this sort of area, is a bit underwhelming as well. Lack of signs and everything, but I suppose you get that. Anyway, dinner's on. Let's get out of here. So I've stumbled across another abandoned mine, I believe. Does come up on wiki camps as just abandoned mine, waypoint. Nothing on HEMA maps. Loads of bags around, so I'm guessing they're still doing soil sampling or whatever their bags are for there. But this thing's so close to the road and no fences or anything, so we'll get at the top and have a look. Oh, look at that. We might as well go for a walk around in here and have a look, but there's no fences, no nothing. No information on what this is. There's actually a little drive in there, so I might even be able to make camp for the night in here, which would be pretty cool. It's up nice and high. So right out in the distance, you can see another mine out there. Don't know what it is, but it's a fair way away. Probably be able to see all the lights tonight. But what a spot, this one. It's going to do me for a camp spot. Hopefully the winds doesn't pick up that much. I might go down, hide behind a pile of rocks or something, just in case that wind does come up, because it has come up the last couple of nights. And then we'll go for a walk around. Park car up and go for a walk around. Have a look, see if there's anything worth looking at around here. Well, this is it. This is a spot. Nice big flat area, and someone's already stayed here before. There's a little fireplace there. Not a lot of protection from the wind, but we'll play it by ear. Yeah, see what happens there. Anyway, let's go for a walk. Let's have a look. I wonder if you can actually still get right up to the top. That'd be pretty interesting. It looks like you can. Righto, let's see if we can climb this thing. That'd be pretty cool to get right at the top there. Well, I'm up the top and everything's still pretty sturdy. But what a view that is. That's incredible. You can see that mine out there as well, right out in the distance. So yeah, definitely very sturdy until you get to these little ones here, which are, you step on one of these and they're not that fun. But they're there for a reason. I have no idea what the reason is. Yeah, definitely not fun standing on them. Alright, that's enough. We'll get down here, back down the bottom, try and get a fire on, and that'll probably do us for the night. See how dinner is. So dinner's actually looking pretty good. Probably could have put it in half an hour earlier. It would have been a lot better, but that's all right. This is the setup. Got a fire going over there. Going to use up all my last little bits of wood because I have a feeling it's going to be another freezing night tonight. But this is a bloody good spot, this one. Watching the sun go down behind that hill there, can't go wrong here. Rip a little spot. Well, it's the morning and pretty average sleep again last night, which is my fault. Parked out in the middle of nowhere and the wind was pretty strong from about 3ish in the morning. Yeah, got to about 4ish and I thought, oh, I should probably move this car. And then, yeah, I don't know, just sort of slept through it, but average sleep again in the wind. Definitely would have been better behind that little pile there. But anyway, can't change that. Straight into it, I guess, today. Pack everything up, get a cuppa, have some brekkie, and then hit the road. I think there's one more little stop on the way home, and that is another abandoned station. So let's get all this sorted, get a cuppa, and get on the road. Well, before I leave here, I couldn't help but stop on a little spot that was, you would have seen in the drone video. Looks like the old offices or something, but it overlooks the whole mine down there. It was a bit of a hairy drive, so I tested out those new tyres, but I'm guessing it would have been the offices of some sort. Load of different concrete pads everywhere, and just crap left everywhere. So a beautiful view of the mine and sort of the whole surrounding area. Austral check valve. Fair enough. So cool little walk around that one. Everything's definitely been stripped and salvaged, whatever was decent, but yeah, whatever was left seems to be just pushed up into piles and left. Yeah, still an interesting little walk around, seeing all the old gear floating around. But that's going to do me on this episode. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit of an unexpected turn at the end here, finding this abandoned mine, but yeah, still welcomed. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Which you can have a quick little... There's some big rocks. Ah! Maybe a couple like point. No, we'll do that again. So a really interesting story there. When it was found, this... yeah. We'll get the car in there, have a look.